gold coins, pink burgers, and how to do 1,000 push-ups. What a weird week. Summer special.
Well, it's summer. And Scott is on vacation. So this week's show is cobbled together. Hope you enjoyed this explanation.
Hi friends, I'm Scott, and this is What a Weird Week, a show where we look back on the weird news of the week, usually, but this is a summer special, so we're looking back at the weird news 1 year ago this weekend. So let's get into that. Present me will be back later on. Now please enjoy Past Me from 1 year ago, July 21st, 2023.
10.
Okay, number 10, we're jumping right into the push-up story. Wait a minute. I probably should have teased this and had it at the end of the program. I'm not very smart. Number 10, an update to our push-up story from earlier this year. The world record has changed hands again. From the Guinness Book of World Records, folks. Australian fitness fanatic Daniel Scully, age 30, has reclaimed the record for the most push-ups in 1 hour. In case you missed it, Australians have dominated the push-ups world record space for a long time. In April, a fellow named Lucas, we covered this on the program, Lucas did 3,206 push-ups in 1 hour, and now Australian Daniel Scully has done more push-ups, 3,249 is the record to beat. I can't even imagine that. Let's say we're not going to beat the world record, but let's just try to do half as many. Wait, what? 1,600 push-ups in an hour? No. All right, well, let's try to do a quarter as many. What? 800 push-ups in 1 hour? No. Let's try to do one push-up. What? One push-up in an hour? Never. So it's quite the feat, and there's a couple other things going on here with Daniel, too. Only 3 of Daniel's push-ups were disallowed due to improper form. You have to have a 90-degree bend at the elbow and then arms straight. That's a complete push-up. Only 3 of the push-ups were disallowed. And then he has a chronic pain condition. So here's his trick. One of the tricks he says helps you to do thousands of push-ups. He has this visualization trick. He gets 6-second breaks in between sets. And for those 6 seconds, he would visualize his body, paint it red, then change it to yellow. So the next time you need to do thousands of push-ups for an hour, red to yellow.
9.
All right, number 9, if you're still here, we gave away the secret to doing thousands of push-ups. Maybe call it a day after that. But if you're going to hang around, this one's pretty cool too. Number 9 is birds are using those anti-bird spikes to build their nests now. Just when we think we're the top of the food chain, you guys, a bunch of magpies say, "Hold my beer." The article we linked to in the show notes quotes a bird researcher in Belgium who thought they had seen it all, including nests built with windshield wipers, sunglasses, and even envelopes used to package cocaine. But now, magpie nests made with anti-bird spikes. This is not the birds nesting among the spikes on a building. These birds are tearing apart anti-bird spikes, taking them back to a tree, in this case a sugar maple, and building a nest with them. So the first case of this happened a couple of years ago. The trend has continued, and now researchers have published a paper on how these birds will become our overlords any day now. Citation on that, I'm not sure if that's the actual theme of the paper, but you're listening to a summer special rebroadcast from 1 year ago today. Stories from July of 2023. This is What a Weird Week, where we track the weird stories of the week. Thanks for being here.
8.
Number 8, scientists invent a sucker or lollipop to help doctors diagnose stuff. From the article in Study Finds, quote, scientists have invented a lollipop-like device called Candy Collect that acts as a throat swab to collect saliva samples. Throat swabs have been around a long time. They work pretty good for diagnosing stuff, but they make some people gag. That's why they invented this, the Candy Collect Cherry Flavor Lollipop Saliva Collecting Device. Not the official name. Anyway, it seems like a delicious sweet treat, but secretly, it's designed to collect your lollipop drool, secretly trying to make you healthier. Article seems to indicate the lollipop diagnostic tool may work better than traditional throat swabs, and volunteers found the lollipop method way less disgusting. That's me paraphrasing, but essentially that's it. I say more of this science. Candy First of all, candy breakthroughs, but candy that's going to make me healthier? Has the potential to make me a healthier person? Delicious candy? Science. Where have you been with this one? More of this, please.
7,
Number 7, when you find gold coins buried in your yard, that's a good day. They're calling it the Great Kentucky Hoard. Hundreds of Civil War time gold coins from between 1840 and 1863. The article quotes Coin World as saying the treasure is worth millions of dollars. Also, they include an F-bomb in the article. Right in the article from Coin World. I feel like they left it in there just to show how incredulous this whole find was. This treasure find was apparently a biggie. Article quotes an expert who suggests the coins might have been buried to keep them hidden in advance of a Confederate raid. So if you're a history buff, anyway, the link is in the article. History buff, yes. If you're just someone who dreams of striking it rich, like this fellow on his own property who dug up gold coins, click the link and dare to dream. You're listening to a summer special rebroadcast from 1 year ago today, stories from July of 2023. You're listening to What a Weird Week. It's the 10 weird news stories of the week, counted down from 10 to 1.
6,
Number 6 is Burger King Brazil launches limited time Barbie Burger, which contains a lot more pink than we're used to seeing in a hamburger. Like usually if someone says their hamburger is pink, that's bad. Don't eat that burger. But in this case, that's what they're going for. A Burger King burger with a slathering of pink sauce. The whole Barbie meal includes, quote, a pink burger with a smoky pink sauce, cheddar cheese, crispy diced bacon, and a brioche bun. You also get Ken's potatoes. Hey, Ken's potatoes, that sounds delicious. That's Burger King French fries. And a Barbie donut shake, which includes what looks to be some sort of pink liquid accompanied by a pink donut. The PR machine behind the Barbie movie firing on all cylinders. This got a lot of attention, this Burger King Brazil pink Barbie Burger. Let's go ahead and leave that in, but I'll try to say it the right way once. The pink Barbie Burger.
5,
Okay, number 5. If at first you don't succeed in getting approval to have a dog DNA database, which will enable you to identify which dog pooped in front of City Hall, if at first you don't succeed in that, try again. This is an inspiration. The mayor of a town in France is finally getting his wish, it looks like, that all dogs will be entered into the dog DNA database so that their poop can be traced if need be. If somebody doesn't clean up after their dog, they'll run the poop through CODIS or whatever it's called. But we all watch CSI. That's one of the things CSI, the show, taught us. CODIS, the computer that does the thing. Just run it through CODIS. The owner will be tracked down and made to pay a fine. Fines will be around 120 euros. That's about 130 something US dollars. The mayor of the town suggested this idea before and didn't get approval. But this time around, it seems like more people like the idea of cleaning up the town. The plan got the all clear from local administration this time around. So it's just a trial basis right now, but we're moving in the right direction if you're in favor of dog DNA tracing through poop analysis. The mayor says that there are more than 1,000 doggy-doo cleanups per month in town square, just in the town square, 1,000 a month. That's pretty gross. You're listening to a summer special rebroadcast from 1 year ago today, stories from July of 2023. Thank you for checking out the show, What a Weird Week. We count down the 10 weird news items of the week. We're at number 4.
4,
From CTV, the headline, Mystery Object washes up on Australian beach. Investigation underway. At time of recording, the mystery continues. Kind of. Not really. A cylinder, approximately 2 meters tall, so around 6 feet tall, washed up on a beach in Western Australia. They thought at first it might be part of a missing airplane, but ruled that out. Authorities issued a statement saying that the thing poses no risk to the community, and anyone who came in contact with the giant mystery cylinder isn't in danger. Somebody somewhere was worried radioactive or something like that. Maybe had a curse put on it. I'm not sure. You know, the things you worry about when you come in contact with a mystery item. So as we record this, the experts are 99.9%. Well, one expert said, oh, it's a rocket for sure, 100%, even named what country it came from in that. But anyway, probably part of a rocket. And as more and more rocket launches happen, they say we better get used to mystery objects showing up on the beaches. You know, that's something to look forward to. And we like a good mystery, right, you guys? If you want to see a photo of the thing, you can click the show notes. It's a metal cylinder. So if you don't have time to click, we just saved you a click.
3,
Number 3, rare fish sighting. Every news org shared the photos of this fish. Maybe it's because the fish is referred to as a doomsday fish or earthquake fish. In Japan, some people think this fish beaches itself before an earthquake or tsunami. So seeing one of these is bad news. There's no science behind that, no studies behind that, so try not to panic. It's also called the oar fish because it's shaped exactly like an oar. They can get quite big. Some oar fish, 56 feet long. This one was just a small one, between 6 and 8 feet. Different articles said different size. Usually they live very deep in the ocean, so they're hardly ever seen by divers, like 3,000 feet deep, usually. This one was more shallow, and it was filmed off the coast of Taiwan. It had weird holes in it, too, so the photos are kind of mysterious and captivating. A fish you hardly ever see, this silver oar-shaped fish with holes going right through it. They think because of a shark attack, injuries from a shark attack. Anyway, you can click the link, see the photos. A silver oar with holes in it, if you don't have time to click. You're listening to a summer special rebroadcast from 1 year ago today, stories from July of 2023. This is What a Weird Week, the weird news stories of the week. We're at number 2.
2,
Dinosaur fossil is a game changer. The headline from NPR was, "This fossil of a mammal biting a dinosaur captures a death battle's final moments." This is one of those fossils you wouldn't believe. It seems like a movie, this fossil. It's a 125 million year old fossil of a dinosaur, a herbivore dinosaur, being bitten by a smaller mammal. This fossil was found in China, and the experts think the mammal was attacking the dinosaur. The whole dynamic is a bit of a surprise to experts. We mammals are supposed to be the ones who are not the attackers, generally. We're supposed to be scared of the big dinosaurs. So probably this is not an everyday occurrence 125 million years ago, but sometimes mammals flipped the script, and this got pushed as breaking news by NPR. This fossil, frozen in time, how did that happen? A volcano erupted, and then there was a mudslide while the mammal was attacking the dinosaur, and that's how they both met their demise. Like that. What are the odds that we would make a discovery, learn something new, have the fossil there frozen in time? I mean, are you playing the drinking game? Mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling, you guys. Take a drink. I say it every week. News segment. So we're on our way to number 1, but we're trying a new segment out. This is called In Case You Missed It. The top 10 from last week, in case you missed it. Number 10 was, let's just eat all of the invasive species. Number 9 was, what is Barbenheimer? Number 8 last week is the ice sword, the perfect weapon. That was a controversial take. Number 7, never send a thumbs up emoji to anyone, ever. Number 6, McDonald's wedding package. Number 5, the 20 slices of cheeseburger. Number 4, the parrot that had police scrambling. Number 3, giant space tubes. Put some echo on that. I think it'll be, do I need to do it again? Giant space tubes. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That is how you put some echo on. Number 2 last week was the survey that said, if we screw up small talk, we may be doomed. And the number 1 story last week was the $10,000 toilet paper spokesmodel job. If you want to check any of those out, if you missed them, you can find the link in the show notes. You're listening to a summer special rebroadcast from 1 year ago today, stories from July of 2023. We count down the 10 weirdest news stories of the week. This is What a Weird Week, and we are at number 1.
1.
Our number 1 story is this guy.
Holy moly, cannot bend it at all. 3 hours, 46 minutes, It's also 1:12 in the morning, so I'm a little tired and a little dizzy.
So what's going on there? That's David Rush, the world record-breaking phenom. He does it again, you guys. He got in the news this week for balancing an umbrella on his finger for 3 hours, 46 minutes, and change. That's a world record time. It still has to be confirmed by the folks at Guinness to be official. So, if you have an umbrella, try to beat that this weekend. 3 hours, 46 minutes. If you go 3:47, you've got yourself a Guinness World Record. Imagine the umbrella sponsorship dollars you could haul in for being the umbrella champion. You got this. I believe in you. And David won't care. You can beat his record. He's got plenty, right? He may care. He may actually care, you guys. Thank you for checking out our 1 year ago today broadcast. Those were stories from this weekend 1 year ago, our summer special. You can still get all those stories in more detail if you click shownotes.page. We did a new blog post with some updated links. So shownotes.page, transcript, podcast stuff. And as always, we thank Funhouse Radio for having us on as part of the weekend programming. You can get Funhouse Radio through their website. We have a link on our show notes page, or just ask your smart speaker to play Funhouse Radio. We'll catch you next week for more weird on What a Weird Week.
Well, it's summer. And Scott is on vacation, so this week's show is cobbled together. Hope you enjoyed this explanation.